르세라핌 member Yunjin had a Weverse live on October 25th in the evening. And you know, when Yunjin turns on a live, I enjoy listening to it because I don't know, for some reason she reminds me of RM. You know, the way she talks about things, very honest, brutally honest, and she's also a voracious reader, right? She reads a lot and she writes a lot, and she cares about music and she loves music. And I've heard that during this live stream, she talked about the recent album that 르세라핌 dropped, their first single, Spaghetti, and also Pearlies, those two singles that they released. And I heard that she talked about like the lyrics, song content, and the themes, and how they came up with these beautiful songs. I just cannot stop listening to those tracks. So I wanted to do a full translation for those of you who didn't get to catch a live, or who are not satisfied with the translations, subtitles, or simply want to hang out with me while reacting to Yunjin's live stream. Okay, so here we go. Let's start from the beginning. Oh, you don't need to talk about. Yeah, she looks different, right? It's because of her eyebrows, and she's gonna talk about them as well.
안녕.
Hello, she said.
Hi.
Changing the lighting.
I'm trying to look for a filter that makes me look normal, but like also my eyebrows.
Yep, there we go. She's talking about them.
진짜 눈썹이 진짜 없구나.
Well, my eyebrows
진짜 없다.
really are gone. When I look like this, they're really gone, she said.
안녕.
Hi.
Hey guys, what's up? 안녕하세요, 여러분.
Hello, everyone.
오랜만에 라이브를 켜봤는데요.
It's been a while since I did a live.
오늘은
Today,
이제 앨범 얘기를 좀 하고
I want to talk a bit about the album
시간을 보내볼까 합니다. 어떻게 생각하세요?
and spend the time together like that. What do you think? I love it. I love when artists talk about their albums, especially when they are actively involved with the writing and recording. You know what I'm saying? And especially Yunjin was a key player for this album. So.
일단 잠시만, 이게 너무 잠깐만.
She's trying to change the lighting again, I think. Is she? Yeah. She's on her.
내가 근데 이제
But you know,
이렇게 하고 바로 또 인기가요 녹화가 있어요. 그래서
I have to go
8시
record 인기가요 for performances.
에 또 나가야 되긴 해.
So I have to head out again at
근데?
8. But
그래도
still,
피어나와 잠깐이나마
I just want to chat for with Fear Not, the fans,
미안. 잠깐이나마
just for a moment.
좀 시간을 보내고 싶어서 이렇게 찾아왔습니다.
So I wanted to spend a bit of time with you, so I came on live.
네, 감동이야?
How's that? You guys are touched?
투스잼을 좀 했거든요.
I got some tooth gems.
그래서 입안이 굉장히 화려합니다.
So the inside of my mouth is very flashy. By the way, I think that's a Shure microphone. Is it? It might be. It's a Shure microphone that Jungkook said he got
That's my mic.
when he did a live in LA. It was a very popular and famous microphone, by the way. Dynamic
분명히
microphone.
있어요.
I have this light here.
친구가 생일 선물로 보내줬거든요.
My friend gave it to me
그래가지고
as a birthday present.
책을 찾는 거야.
So you can put a book.
아니 내가 책 읽는 걸
You can put a book in like that.
좋아하는 걸 알고
They know I love reading.
이 책은 이게 책갈피가 있어서
This has a little book stand.
안 해도 되는데 이렇게
Actually, bookmark. So we don't need for that.
해가지고 이렇게
Oh. But, normally you can put it in like this. That's pretty cool.
하는 거야. 귀엽지?
It's pretty cute, right?
고마워
She said.
정이야.
고마워 정희야. Thank you, 정희. I think that's the name of the friend who gave that to her as a birthday present. That's a tooth gem that she's got.
딱 이 안무할 때 굉장히 재밌거든요.
It's so fun when we do this choreography.
오늘
Yeah, I love that part for the spaghetti.
센스 만점이지, 그치? 눈썹 뭐냐고? 눈썹 탈색. 그래도
What's up with the eyebrows? I bleached them. But still,
오늘 위에
for you guys,
눈썹을 조금이라도 보일 수 있게 젤을 조금 발라볼까 해.
I'll make them a little visible by brushing a bit of powder for you guys.
그럼 이렇게 하면 그래도 눈썹 결이 보이거든.
Or powder or gel, you said? Because if you do like this, you can see the eyebrows better.
조금 하면은 그래도 눈썹을 민 건 아니구나를 알 수 있어요.
So if I do this, you can tell that I didn't shave them off.
자, 저는 시간 체크를 해야 되기 때문에
I have to check the time real quick. Because she says she has to head out at 8 p.m. and she turned this live on at 7:14. So she really wanted to talk to her fans for a bit.
8분이구나. 그러면 내가 딱 55분까지 라이브를 하도록 할게요.
So I'll do this live until 7:55 p.m.
그래도 내가 조금 눈썹이 있었으면 해?
But you guys still want me to have a little bit of eyebrow?
알겠어.
Okay.
조금만 그려줄게. 그러면
Then I'll just draw a tiny bit.
끝에만.
Just at the end.
거의 그냥 음영 정도인데.
So so the fans can
다들
actually see the existence of her eyebrows.
나 눈썹 탈색 누가 시켰냐고 하시는데 제가
Everybody's asking who told you to bleach your eyebrows. But
라고 회사랑 싸웠어요.
this is funny. Actually, I was the one who fought with the company because I wanted to do it. Meaning company, meaning Source Music, her label, her agency.
제가 처음에 이제 눈썹 탈색을 자켓 때
At first, when
해보자 했거든요.
so I brought it up, the idea of bleaching my eyebrows for a jacket shoot, photo
그래서 이제
jacket.
비주얼 팀은 너무 좋아하시는 거예요.
The visual team actually loved it.
그래서 했는데 이제 활동 때까지
So,
활동하면서까지 하고 싶다고 의견을 드리니까 제가
but I kept insisting on doing it for the whole promotions too.
이제 막 회사에서 "헉, 무슨 아이돌이 눈썹 탈색을 해요 이랬지.
Then the company was like, what kind of idol bleaches their eyebrows?
근데 그래도 하고 싶다고 엄청 의견을 드렸어.
But I pushed really hard to do it.
하지만
And I respect that. I mean, I could see both sides. I could see some fans kind of visually shocked the seemingly lack of eyebrowness, you know what I'm saying? Although some people will be like, yo, you gotta respect her decisions. But fans can have their own, feelings, right? And they can express them. Although I'm pretty sure many good fans will respect her decisions. But at the same time, this is for her artistic vision. This aligns with her artistic visions, especially for this comeback. That's why I respect that. And speaking of what the company allegedly said, what kind of idol bleaches their eyebrows, I'm not sure if anybody else has done it, but I remember, didn't one of the members from girl group called XG, the Japanese K-pop like girl group, like a rap hip hop girl group. Didn't one of them like shave their head, her head? Anyways,
하고 싶다고 의견을 엄청 드렸어.
um,
그래서 결국 하게 되었다.
so but I pushed really hard to do it, and in the end, I got to do it.
이 말이야. 근데 이제 또 지금 너무 안 보여서 살짝만 띄워볼게.
But now it's barely visible,
나는 야,
so let me draw it just slightly.
근데 이렇게 애매하게 하니까 그냥 없는 게 나은 것 같아.
Honestly, it's actually. So she said that this is too subtle that maybe I shouldn't have done it at all. Meaning drawing the eyebrows. So not drawing is better, she said. So she's erasing it.
그냥 하여튼 저희가
Anyways,
컴백을 했습니다.
we made our comeback. Just one more comment on her eyebrows. So if you have watched their music video, I'm not gonna play it because of the copyright issue. Where is it? So here she has her eyebrows, right? So if you are to compare, anyways, I'm not gonna that's her with eyebrows in the spaghetti music video. Let's go back.
뭔가 이렇게 하니까 되게 교정기를 한 것 같아 다시. 나 어렸을 때 교정기를 4년 정도 했거든.
With the two gems, it kind of seems like I'm wearing braces. I actually used to have braces when I was little for about 4 years.
교정기가 아니라 투스잼이에요.
But these are tooth gems, not braces.
눈썹 언제 염색할 거야? 막방 전에는 해주라.
When are you going to dye your eyebrows? Are you going to do it for the last stage? Please?
거야, 미안해.
And she said, nope, sorry.
미안해.
Sorry.
이번 활동은 다 눈썹 염색으로 할 것 같아.
I think I'll just keep the bleached look for all broadcast promotions.
안 예뻐도 돼.
It doesn't have to be pretty.
예쁜 것 같은데? 나는 근데 굉장히 좋아해. 만족하고 난 되게 예쁘다고 생각해.
Oh, I guess one of the fans commented it doesn't have to be pretty, meaning they respect her decision. But she said that I actually think it's pretty. 난 예쁜 것 같은데. I actually really like it. I'm satisfied. She said.
조금 익숙해지는데 시간이 걸리겠지만 나는 굉장히 스타일리시하고 트렌디하다고 느껴가지고
It might take
굉장히-
time to get used to this look, but I personally feel like it's very stylish and trendy.
만족도가 높습니다.
So I'm really
그리고
happy with
메이크업
it.
시간이 굉장히 이제 단축하는 시간이 꽤 있어.
And
되는 시간이 있어.
honestly, it saves quite a bit of time for makeup time too.
어.
Thank you, she said.
그래서
So
이번 앨범
about this album,
얘기를 안 할 수가 없죠.
we can't not talk about it.
나는 이번
For me,
앨범이
this album
너무 재밌었어.
was so much fun. She's checking something on her phone.
잠시만.
Wait a second. Let's skip over to.
Where's my eyebrows, bro? Everybody's talking about my eyebrows. 아니 이번 앨범 너무 재밌었잖아.
This album was so much fun.
스파게티 어떠신가요, 여러분?
How are you guys liking spaghetti?
스파게티
As for me, I love it.
재밌지 않나요?
Isn't it fun? Spaghetti?
스파게티랑 펄리스 오늘 이제 작업 얘기를 조금 하려고 재밌는 썰 좀 풀고 이제 본격적으로 시작을 했으니까
So I wanted to talk a bit about working on those songs, Spaghetti and Pearlies, and wanted to share some fun behind the scenes stories. And now that everything's officially started,
이 앨범이 우리한테 어떤 의미이고 이제 어떤 마음으로 준비했는지 조금 얘기하고 싶었어요.
So I wanted to talk a bit about what this album means to us and what kind of mindset we had going into it. I just really wanted to share that.
이제 많은 분들께 사랑을 받고 있어서
because a lot of fear nots and so many people we've been getting so much love from them.
이제 더
So I thought,
뭐라 해야 될까?
how should I put this?
이해하고 조금 더 즐기기 위해 얘기를 덧붙여 보자.
To help everyone understand and enjoy it more, I should talk about. I wanted to talk a bit more about it. That's what I wanted to do.
그래서
So,
어떻게 시작을 해야 될까?
where should I even start?
이것도 제 생일 때 매니저님께서 선물해 주신 찹쌀 베개.
This also, my manager
너무 편해요.
gave it to me for my birthday.
완전 만족도 너무 좋아.
She called it like a glutinous rice pillow. It's so comfortable, she said.
너무 좋아.
So love it.
그리고 이것은 은채가 작년 생일 때 준 건데
And this is what 은채 gave to me for my birthday last year.
제가 좋아하는 향이어서
I love the
엄청
scent so much.
지독지 쓰진 못하더라도
So even though I cannot use it recklessly,
최대한 조금씩 이렇게 짜내가지고 이렇게 손가락에 넣어서
so I try my best to use it very sparingly, little by little, like just dipping my finger in,
진짜 조금씩
just a tiny bit,
핸드크림용으로 바르고 있어요.
and using it like hand
원래는
cream.
바디로션인데
It's actually
내
body
몸에
lotion,
이렇게 바르기에는 너무 아까워.
but putting it all over my body, it feels way too precious.
스파게티는
So she's been warming up before going into talking about the discussions about the album. Now I think she's beginning.
어떻게 시작된 그 곡이었냐?
As for Spaghetti, here's how that song actually started.
일단 스파게티는요. 언제가 더 이제 언제부터 얘기를 하자면
So when did it begin? So let's talk about the timing first.
저희가 핫 활동 때 시작된 곡이었는데
So it was during our previous promotion period for Hot. I'm burning hot. That song.
핫을
I love it.
핫이란 곡으로 뮤직뱅크에서 1위를 한 날.
So that's when we won a music bank during our promotion for the song.
이게 아이디어가 떠올랐어요.
And that's when the idea first came up.
피디님들이랑 같이 있는 단톡, 멤버들이랑 다 같이 있는 단톡에서 이제 다음 얘기는 어떤 식으로 해야 될까라는 얘기가 오가고 있었는데 마침 딱
So in the group chat with the producers and the members, we were all talking about what direction we should go with for the next comeback. Or go with the next concept for the next comeback.
뭔가 아이디어가 생각이 난 거예요.
And then an idea hit me out of nowhere.
그랬는데 그때 어떤 문구였냐면
So I left a message in the chat, and what I wrote was
갑자기 이런 그냥 요상한 아이디어가 떠올랐어.
just this weird
하도
idea.
씹어대서 너의 치아 사이에 낀 음식처럼 하도 씹어대서 우리도 너의 머릿속에 끼어 있나 보다. 이런 되게 재밌는 얘기가
So she just said that, as I explained in this analysis video, hour-long analysis video that I made for their music video, 씹다 in Korean has double meanings. One, it can mean either to bite or chew, but also it can mean to criticize someone harshly, ridiculously harshly, or to diss them, or to mock them. So she said that maybe it's because they 씹다 us, they chewed on us, or they criticize or they diss us so much that like we are stuck in their head, or we're stuck in your head the way food gets stuck between your teeth. And since we are constantly in your mind, maybe we are lost in there too. That was the idea that she came up with.
나왔었어요. 제 입에서. 그래서
So
이렇게
this message, it was this funny line that came out of me.
어떨까요? 했는데 되게 재밌어 하시는 거예요. 그래서
And I said, what if we build on this idea and they loved it?
이제 제가 그럼 더 디벨롭 해보겠습니다.
So I said I would develop the idea more.
그래서 엄청 길게 문서를 작성했어요.
So I ended up writing this long document about it. Hold up. So this song really started with Yunjin's idea. Man, now I love it even more. I mean, I knew that the members, especially Yunjin, was heavily involved with the song, but the concept itself and what she just said is crucial as a message and concept for the song, right? Maybe you diss us so much that it's almost like we are stuck in your teeth and stuck in your head, the way food gets stuck between your teeth, that we're so constantly in your mind. Maybe we are just lost and staying in there in your mind as well. Man.
그 구글 닥스에다가 한 페이지 정도의 분량으로 그냥 화사사사 썼는데.
So I wrote around a page long on Google Docs, just going off.
뭔가.
And somehow.
그게 결국 이 앨범의 정신이 돼서
that ended up becoming the core spirit of this album.
이 앨범을 만드는 뭐라 해야 될까? 레퍼런스 같은 그런 문서가 되었단 말이에요.
So that document became a kind of reference point while making the album. Like a base concept paper.
얘기를 해서 이걸 공유하고 좋다고 해서 그렇게 진행이 됐던 건데.
So we shared it with the label, Source Music, talked it through, and they liked it. So things moved forward from there.
일단 처음으로 이렇게 아이디어로 어떤 방향성을 제시하는 게 처음.
So this was the first time I've ever proposed a whole direction just from an idea.
아이디어를 내서 그걸로 방향성이 잡히는 경험은 이번이 처음이어서 굉장히 신기했고
Coming up with something like that and seeing it actually shape the concept was a first for me. It felt so surreal.
이렇게 될 수 있구나를 느꼈어요. 그래서 너무너무 신나게 이번에 작업을 했던 것 같습니다. 그래서
And I realized, oh wow, it can actually work like this. So this time I had so much fun working on it.
웃긴 아이디어 되게 많이 냈었어요. 영어에
And so I came up with a lot of really funny ideas.
cook, serve, eat이라는 이렇게 같이 쓰이는 단어들이 있어요. Literally cook이랑 serve이랑 eat이 아니라.
So in English, there are these words, cook, serve, eat. That kind of go together. Not literally like, cooking, serving, eating.
그 은유적인 표현인데 cook 뭔가 뭘
But more like metaphorical expressions.
뭔가를 만들다.
So cook means to make something.
뭔가 예를 들어 뭐 작업할 때.
For example, when you're working on something.
She's cooking.
She's cooking.
작업이 굉장히 잘 되고 있다. 이런 뜻이고.
Meaning when things are going really well. RM used that expression recently too. We're cooking it up, right?
serve 할 때는 그걸 이제 뭐 표현하거나
serve means to present it.
serve이 대접하는 거잖아요. 그래서 진짜 뭔가
or to offer it up, like kind of like serving a dish.
그런 걸 차려주다, 보여주다 이런 거고. eat은
so like laying it out and show them.
그걸 차린 것을 너무 맛있게 찢어버릴 때.
And eat is when someone eats it up, when it goes crazy good.
너무 잘 해낼 때.
When you totally kill it.
완전 slay 할 때. 그래서 우리 옛날에 막 꾸라 언니가 아주 유명하게 만들었던.
So remember how back in the day, Sakura 언니 had that famous line. She came up with that phrase.
I'm 8.
I'm 8.
원래는 I ate인데 내가 먹어 치웠다. 내가 찢어버렸다. 이건데 언니가 I'm eight. 나는 8살이다. 이렇게 말해가지고
So the original line was I ate it up, but Sakura accidentally said like I'm 8 years old. I'm 8.
내 최애짤이거든. 나 너무 좋아해. 막 미국 친구들도 그거 엄청 좋아하거든.
So that's actually my favorite meme, my favorite moments. I love it so much. Even my American friends love that clip.
너무 귀엽다고?
They think it's so cute.
I'm eight. 그래서 나도 이제 항상 씁니다. I'm eight.
I still use that line all the
my
time.
favorite number. So works out. 하여튼 그래서 그 cook, serve, eat이라는 단어들을 대시했는데
So I, you know,
그거 가지고
suggested the words cook, serve, eat
우리가
as our theme.
자켓을 만든 거야.
And we actually built the album
그래서-
jacket concept around that. Huh.
그 시장에서 찍은 컨셉을 먼저 찍었는데 그게 쿡이었어.
So the concept we shot in the marketplace was the cook part. Okay, interesting. Then I can't not revisit their jacket photos. The market photos. Let's see spaghetti right here. I'm burning hot. 내가 나로 살 수 있다면 제가 된대도 난 좋아. Yep. 나는 gonna go 말은 gonna go 말은 Oh, not gonna do it, not do it. Okay, right here. Jacket photo sketch. So here's a Korean traditional marketplace. So that was a cook part. Not running through it, not running through it. Oh, I love it. All right, let's get back to it.
시장에서 재료들을 사면서 이제 쿠킹 할 준비를 하는 거. 그리고 실제로 트레일러에서도 그걸
So we filmed
cooking
buying
하나.
ingredients at the market, getting ready to cook, for cooking. And in the trailer, we actually cooked too.
그래서 그걸 쿡 하고
So there was a cook
두 번째
part.
컨셉이 serve. serve이 뭐야? 배달.
And the second concept was serve, which was delivery.
그래서 배달 컨셉을 한 거야.
So we went with the delivery concept. Interesting. Okay, yeah. And I really love the delivery concept. I mean, I love the whole concept, but here we go. Delivery concept starts here. She looks adorable. 채원, 꾸라. 꾸라 again. A lot of fans love her hair for this concept. That's Yunjin. Za, Kaza, and Unche. Delivery concept. Pretty cool.
그리고 이제
She
eat은 이렇게 마지막에 그 데코토라랑 이제 그 연기자분들이랑 같이 찍었던 자켓 사진인데
And then for Eat was at the end with the Tekotora truck and the actors and actresses.
그게 이제 먹는 걸 표현했지.
And that jacket shoot was all about showing the eating part. Okay, let's go back to. There we go. Eating. Which is the core part of the music video. Yeah. And the music video literally ends with the sequence of Taewon eating at the back of the truck, eating spaghetti. That's super cool.
너무 재밌지.
Isn't that fun?
근데 이런 아이디어가 엄청 이번 앨범 때 뭐 땡스 투에서도 썼지만 되게 이제 구성원분들도 함께 해주신 스태프분들도 되게 아이디어가 엄청 넘치셨어. 그래서 되게 재밌게 나는 작업을 했었는데
But ideas like this were everywhere during this album. We even use it in the thanks to section, mentioned it in the thanks to section. And the staff, even the staff members and everyone who worked with us, they were overflowing with ideas too. So we had a lot of fun. It was a fun process. And which is exactly why I love this comeback so much because I don't know, for those who have been familiar with 르세라핌 and their activities and what they have been doing and what they have gone through, I feel like for them, this comeback and album feels more precious and special. And I could feel from the music video and the performances and the choreography that these guys are clearly having fun. And there was something exciting going on while cooking this album. You know what I'm saying? So it's not surprising at all the way she's describing this process.
이번 프로세스가 되게 즐거웠다고 하시는 분들이 되게 많더라고. 그래서 굉장히 좋았어요, 기분이.
So a lot of people said that they really enjoyed it, the whole process, which made me so happy.
일단 내가 썼던 문서가 그렇게 쓰였다는 것 자체가 나는 너무 뿌듯했고.
So the fact that, very fact that something I wrote, my own document, was actually used made me so proud.
뭔가 앨범의 방향성을 제시하는 게 처음이니까, 사람 막 좋아할까? 이게 괜찮을까? 했는데.
So it was the first time I ever set the direction for an album. I wasn't sure if people would like it, but actually.
너무 결과물도 나는 너무 진짜 그냥 너무 눈물 날 정도로.
Oh, I love that our final result so much, like to the point it almost made me cry.
너무 준비하면서도 행복했고.
I was so happy the whole time we prepared it.
도전적이었지만
Even though it was challenging.
단결된 모습으로 보여드릴 수 있는 것 같은 기분이 많이 들었어.
We showed how united we were. It felt like we were able to show how united we were. That's how I felt.
발매가 더욱이나 소중하게 느껴졌고.
So this release felt even more special.
그랬어요. 이 문서를 다 보여주는 건 조금 그런 것 같고.
I cannot exactly show the whole document, although I would love to read the document. And I kind of have a idea of what sort of, you know. And anyways, never mind.
여기서 이제 이 문서에서 나온 워딩들이 결국 가사로 간 것도 되게 많거든요.
But a lot of the wording from it ended up in the actual lyrics. Now, one thing I want to say, she said that a lot of people working with them said that they enjoy the process, meaning it could be staff members and employees of Source Music or HYBE related people or the artists or producers or engineers. It shows that and that makes sense. They know, they understand such ridiculous things that these members have gone through. So no wonder they loved the idea and they agreed with the idea wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying?
뭐 예를 들어
For example, she said.
뭐 밖에서는 별로라고 하지만 집에 들어와서 음미하는 guilty pleasure.
People might say it's not that great outside, but is guilty pleasure at home.
우리가 너에게 그런 존재가 되었다면 고마워.
If you have become something like that for you, thank you. Guilty pleasure.
우리는 언제나 그랬듯 우리가 낼 수 있는 맛, 우리가 내고 싶은 맛들을 만드는 것에만 집중할 거야.
We, as always, we will focus only on making the flavors we want to create.
너가 싫어하는 이 맛, 스파게티, 나는 좋아하거든.
I like this taste of spaghetti, even if you don't.
그러니까 난 이제 너가 좋아하든 말든 신경 안 써.
So from now on, whether you like it or not, I won't care.
I know we serve, we cook, and we eat. I will always be the bad bitch in between your teeth.
Oh, wait. So she actually wrote that line. The bad bitch in between your teeth. I love that line. Bad bitch in between your teeth. She wrote that.
그리고 그렇게 문서가 끝나요. 그게 마지막 줄이거든요.
And that's how the document ends. That's the very last line.
네, 뭔가 이렇게 앨범을 만드는 거.
Can we listen to that one more time?
그게 마지막 줄이. I will always be the bad bitch in between you. I know we serve, we cook, and we eat. I will always be the bad bitch in between your teeth.
Oh, man.
그리고 그렇게 문서가 끝나요. 그게 마지막 줄이거든요. 근데 뭔가 이렇게
Oh, I love it.
앨범을 만드는 건 처음이었단 말이야. 여러 번 말했지만 근데
So again, this was actually my first time making an album like this.
아예 이 정신으로 이제 모두가 이 정신을 가지고 작업을 다 같이 하니까 되게 뭐라 해야 될까?
So we all worked with this specific mindset, and everyone shared it while working on this album.
예, 함께 하는 느낌이 강하긴 했던 것 같아.
And it really felt like we were all in it together. And that's what happens when you have people support, especially people around you and people you love and people who love you. And that's what happens if you got the support of people and you survive the hardships. That's when the unity becomes stronger, right? The members and the people they work with, and even the fans, the Fear Nots, who stay with them throughout. They're now, I think, unbreakable at this point.
그래서 모르겠어. 그냥 이 작업 과정이 너무 재밌었어.
So yeah, the whole process felt so much fun.
왜냐면 그런 거 있잖아요. 원래 저희가 어렸을 때 배웠었는데 아마 담임 선생님이 말씀해 주셨나?
So this is something that I learned when I was a kid. Maybe it was my homeroom teacher who said it.
기억이 잘 안 나는데
I don't exactly
수학
remember.
선생님이었는데 되게 막 심리학에도 굉장히
Maybe my math
관심이
teacher.
많고 신경
They were really into psychology too.
뭐라 해야 되지? Neurology?
Neurology
She's
as
really
well.
into Neurology as well.
So it was she.
근데 나한테 우리한테 그런 얘기를 해주셨었어.
Anyway, she told us something interesting.
싫어하는 음식도 16번 먹으면 좋아진대.
Even food you don't like, if you eat it 16 times, you will start liking it. That's what her teacher said.
라는 얘기를 제가 엄청 초딩 때, 엄청 어릴 때 들었었거든요.
So I heard that when I was in
근데 그게
elementary school, when I
아직도
was
기억이
young.
엄청 나요.
And I still remember it
그래서
so
제가 어렸을
clearly.
때 싫어하는 음식이 딱히 없었던 것 같아.
So when I was little, I don't think I really had foods I hated.
왜냐면 계속 그냥
Because I just
먹는 버릇을 들여서
kept eating
싫어하는
them.
것도 여러 번 계속 시도해보면 결국 좋아지고.
I trained myself to, if you keep trying something you don't like, you end up liking it.
그래서 일단 그게 가장 큰 영감 중 하나였어요.
So that was one of my biggest
너가 싫어하는
inspirations.
브로콜리도 뭐 아이들이 싫어하는 브로콜리도 16번 씹어보면 좋아지는데
Even the broccoli you hate, like the broccoli kids hate, if you try it 16 times, you start liking it. By the way, I love broccoli and cauliflower.
다 큰 너가
Oh, that's what I just said. Sorry. That's what, yeah. I like broccoli.
굳이 제 발로 와서
Oh.
계속 우리한테 손이 가는 거면은 이게 진짜 싫어하는 게 맞을까?
And she said, all right, let me start from the beginning. So even the broccoli you hate, the broccoli that kids hate, if you try 16 times, you'll start liking it. But if you, a grown-up, keep coming back and reaching for us, do you really hate it?
너의 마음을 한번 들여다봐.
Take a look inside your heart.
떠올려봤었어요.
There was a thought that came to me. And that's basically the whole second verse, the lyrics for the second verse. 야말로만 hated. This part. You don't think that too much. Yeah. Right here. Completely melts in your mouth. Chew it over. Is it real love or not? Wait. Don't give a fuck what you say. Try a bite. The taste is stellar. Don't need no 3-star. Yeah, you just say you hate it. 말로만 hate it. What happened to your diet? Sneaking a bite when no one's looking. You better stop lying. And then Yunjin says, don't care what you talk about. You're the one coming running back here every time. 제 발로 걸어온 건 너잖아. I think that's the Korean lyrics, original lyrics. 오늘도 제 발로 달려온 건 너잖아. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then it goes, completely, yeah, in your mouth. And then she goes, chew it over. Is it real love or not? Or from what she just said, is it really hate? You know, if you keep coming back and reaching for us. Oh, I just love it.
그럼 되게 당당한데 겸손하고
So I
신경
wanted
안
this.
쓰는데 너를 진심으로 걱정하는.
So I wanted this confident but humble, nonchalant but genuinely caring feeling.
그런 다양한 재밌는
A mix
마음을
of
한번 바라보고 싶었습니다.
different and fun emotions. And you know, that's exactly how I feel toward the haters. Whether haters of the artists that I like or the haters who come all the way to my channel and write, hate comments about certain, people. Yeah.
그래서
No wonder why I love this song and the whole album.
뭔가
And somehow
되게 재밌는 결과물이 나왔던 것 같습니다.
we ended up with
스파게티라는
something really fun.
키워드에 너무 재밌게 맞아 떨어지고
It just
오늘의
fits so
하필 또
perfectly
여러분
with the keyword spaghetti.
세계 파스타 날이에요.
And that today of all days is actually National Pasta Day. Really? National Pasta Day. Oh, wait. It says October 17th though. Okay, maybe she got it wrong. Anyways, there's something called National Pasta Day. Wow.
미친 거 아니에요? 어떻게 타이밍이 이래?
Isn't it crazy? The timing is
미친 것
wild.
같아.
It's insane.
그래서 뭐 스파게티는 그런 식으로 작업을 했었어요.
That's how spaghetti came
가사는,
together. And the lyrics,
가사를 되게 많이 썼는데
I wrote a lot of them.
제가 쓴 가사 중에 가장 마음에 드는 건
Among the ones I wrote, the one I liked the most later on
언니의
was
꾸라 언니가
Sakura
녹음을
언니's
잘해서
part.
그런가? 뭔가 그 부분이 굉장히 좋아요.
maybe it's because she recorded it so well. I really love that part.
내 입맛대로 써센 그리고 드아의
내 입맛대로 saucing. That's the earlier part, right? Right here. The kitchen cooking up what you're craving. 내 입맛대로 saucing, right here. How I like is how I'm saucing. And another girl's gone mad.
드아의 똥똥똥 cooking it up what you craving
And Kaza's part. Cooking it up what you're craving.
그리고 제 도입보도 너무 좋고
And my part,
좋아요.
my intro is great too. Honestly, I love every part.
그리고 프리코러스 가사도 되게 좋은 것 같아요.
And the pre-chorus lyrics are really nice too.
오늘도 제 발로 달려온 건 너잖아.
It's you who came running to us again today. 오늘도 제 발로 달려온 건 너잖아.
재밌습니다.
It's fun.
하여튼 뭐 그런 정신의 곡은 스파게티고
Anyway, that's the spirit of
두 번째
spaghetti.
수록곡인
And the second track,
My Oyster is the World는
Pearlie's My Oyster is the World.
사실 제가 언제 썼냐면 허리를 다쳤을 때
I actually wrote it when I
썼어요.
hurt my
저는
back.
보통 가사를 쓰면 찔끔찔끔 조금씩 쓰거든요.
Normally, I write lyrics bit by bit
여러 며칠 걸쳐서.
over several
근데 이
days.
곡은 거의 한 번에 거의 수정 없이 한 번에 나와서
But the song, I wrote it almost in one go. It came out without much revision.
그걸 이제 보내드렸는데
So I sent it off.
그게 한 번에 컨펌이 된 거예요. 그냥 통째로.
And it got approved right away, as is.
보통은 이제 수정 요청이 오거나 아니면 부분적으로만 쓰이거나 그런데 이번에는 아예 다 쓰여서
Usually they would ask for edits or only use parts of it, but this time they used the whole thing. Man, that just gave me goosebumps.
내 마음이 내 정말 피오나를 보고 싶어 하고 멤버들을 보고 싶어 하는 내 마음이 이렇게 나의 힘이 되었나 보다 싶었어요.
So it made me realize that my longing to see Fear Not and the members turned into this kind of strength. Because remember what she just said. That's when she hurt her back and had to, skip the promotion activities and performances, resting up while other members were doing it.
너무 신기하게 내가 아직도 기억하는데 허리가 다쳐서 계속 누워 있잖아.
I still remember it so vividly. I was just lying down because my back was hurt.
그래서 계속 하늘만 보게 되는 거야.
So all I could do was stare at the sky.
보니까 역시 사람은 하늘을 봐야 돼.
And I thought, people really need to look at the sky.
하늘을 봐야 돼.
We need to. Okay.
네, 사람은 하늘을 봐야 돼. 최근에 그런 재밌는 클립을 봤었는데 인간은 하늘을 봐야 된다고.
I actually saw this funny
동의합니다.
clip recently.
어.
That humans need to
그래서
look up at the sky. I totally agree.
하늘을 보면서 이제 가사를 썼는데
So that was a random thought that she just had. So while I was looking at the sky, I started writing the lyrics.
뭔가 노래가 굉장히 밝고 되게 통통 튀고 재밌잖아요.
The song itself is very bright, bubbly, and fun.
근데 그런 노래에 진심을 담으려면은 가사를 되게 솔직한데 겸손하고.
But for that kind of song, to put genuine emotion into it,
어쩌면 조금 vulnerable한데 되게 강해진 모습을 담고 싶었어요.
I wanted to write. I wanted the lyrics to be honest, humble, a little vulnerable, maybe, but also strong. I wanted to capture that kind of image.
그리고 사실 이 곡이 어떻게 생겼냐면 제가 인천 콘서트 이틀차에 그 소감 멘트에 진주 얘기를 했었잖아요.
And actually, this song came to be because on the second day of our ancient concert, as the beginning of their hot, easy crazy hot world tour, right? I talked about pearls during my ending ment, and I talked about this right before this comeback happened. To provide some context behind the song, right? Pearlies. In one of my videos that I made, I actually translated the full version of the letter that she read on the second night of Ancient Concert.
그 다음 날에 이제 이걸 가지고 노래를 만들자.
And the next day, we said, let's make this into a song.
뭐 해서 펄리스가 생긴 거였거든요.
And that's how Pearlies was born.
그래서 그때 했던 멘트를 토대로
So that ment became the foundation.
시작됐는데
And the ideation started from there.
곡이랑 너무 잘 어울려서
It fit the track so well.
되게 착착 잘 붙었던 것 같아요.
And everything just clicked smoothly.
그리고 또 펄리스는
And with Pearlies,
가사를 다 썼어요. 가사를 다 썼는데
I wrote the entire lyrics myself.
제목을 그럼 한번 민 씨가 생각해 주세요 해서
And then they said, Yunjin, why don't you come up with the title too?
제가 생각했던 게 My Oyster is the World였거든요. 왜냐면 우리가 데뷔 초반에는
And the title I had in mind was My Oyster is the World.
The World is My Oyster 라는 제목을 가진 인트로 곡이 수록되어 있었는데
Because when we debuted, there was an intro track called The World is My Oyster. And yeah, 르세라핌 is known for having cool intro tracks for the album, right? My oyster. The world is my oyster. And it actually is the title of their first documentary as well. First documentary, right? They had 2 documentaries so far. Anyways.
그때 정신은 굉장히 잘 어울렸어요. 왜냐면 The World is my oyster라는 말 자체가 이제 셰익스피어 연극에서 나온 말인데 이제 세상은 내 손바닥 안에 있다.
So, the world is my oyster. That concept matched the spirit of the time perfectly for their debut, because that phrase itself comes from Shakespeare. and it means yeah, the world is my oyster. The world is my oyster. I'm learning new thing from Yunjin. Shakespeare. The phrase, which has evolved from Shakespeare's "the world's mine oyster," means that life is full of opportunities and you can achieve anything you desire. It originates from a line in Shakespeare's play, The Merry Wives of Windsor, where a character named Pistol says, "Why then, the world's mine oyster, which I with sword will open." The original meaning was more aggressive, implying he would use force to get what he wanted, but today it has a more positive and motivational connotation.
나의 조개인 것처럼 이제 손바닥 안에 있다. 세상의 모든 것들은 곧 나의 것이고 내가 다 쟁취할 거고 내가 정복할 거야. 세상은 정복하는 것. 이런 정신이었다면
So the spirit was something like, like the world rests in the palm of my hand. Everything in the world is mine. I will seize it all. I will conquer it. That was a spirit. I will seize it all. That reminds me of another song, 르세라핌, that I love. What is it? Something about man, right now all I can think about is spaghetti. Sorry, I cannot remember the title.
이게 되게 fearless랑도 되게 잘 어울려. 뭔가 뭐 내가 갖고 싶은 거 내가 다 가질 거야. 뭐 더그멀도 그렇고 되게 막 강렬하잖아요.
Oh yes, she just said it, and that concept fits "Fearless," which is their debut track, so well, and as well as "더그마," which is a shorthand for "The Great Mermaid," and that was a song that I could not think of the title, "The Great Mermaid." Yeah, I love that track. Because 그게 뭐라고 해도 yeah. 하나 위에선 하나 포기하라고 하는 목소리 일곱 비구리까지 전부 날아서 I don't wanna sacrifice I'm living my life 원하는 건 다 가질 거야 그래도 날 물거품으로 만들지 못해 Won't give up, won't give up Nothing, don't mess with me 쉽다 싶으니 I don't give you what you need, yeah I don't give a shit, 너는 going to praise 그런 뒤틀린 사랑은 필요 없어 Love story, yeah And it says, yeah, I just want it all I just want it all 다 나의 스타일로 내게 맞춰진 사랑에서 하는 없이 Love story, never give up 나나나나나나나나나 나나나나나나나 나나나나나나나 And it goes Dive into the ocean Yeah, so the concept really fits with this song as well.
되게 패기 넘치고 그때 우리랑 되게 잘 어울린다고 생각해요. 아직도 뭐 잘 어울리는 부분도 있어요.
So that was the energy we had. It was bold and really suited us back then. I mean, some of it still suits us even now, she says.
근데 이제 3년이라는 시간이 지나고 난 후에 우리는
But 3 years later, we
이제 지혜를 조금
we gained
많진 않지만 우리가 아직 너무 어리고 아직 배울 게 너무 많으니까
we've gained a little wisdom. Although she laughed, even though we're still young and have so much more to learn.
근데 우리가 조금이라도 쌓은 지혜를 생각했을 때는
But with what little we've built up,
그런 정신보다는
the wisdom that we have built up. I felt that rather than that old spirit.
특히 나는 이렇게 많이 느꼈거든. 그냥 활동하면서 많은 일들을 겪고 많은 다양한 경험을 너무 감사하게 하면서 할 수 있었으므로
Through everything I have experienced, so many things,
이런 생각을 할 수 있게 된 거니까.
I've come to think differently.
근데
which I'm very thankful about because thanks to those experiences, I was able to change.
난 그렇게 생각이 바뀐 거야 나는.
But my way of thinking changed.
내가 세상에 있는 모든 것을 가질 수 없어 일단 현실적으로.
I cannot have everything in the world. That's just reality.
그리고 그걸 받아들이고 괜찮아졌어. 안 그래도 괜찮다는 그런 뭐라 해야 될까? 안정감? 맞는 말인지 모르겠는데.
And accepting that, the reality, the fact that I cannot have everything in the world, I have become okay with it, accepting that. It gave me a sense of peace or stability.
그걸 받아들이게 됐어.
So I accepted
왜냐면
it.
because I already have everything that I want. I already have everything that I need.
Oh man, that just gave me goosebumps because that's exactly how I feel as well. In fact, that's what I actually realized is relatively early, thankfully, luckily, because I realized it during college. Um, I can talk about it at the end of this video because it's getting personal.
내가 언제 그런 글을 봤었어. The power to having.
I once read something that said,
Oh, the power. Oh no, sorry. Restart. 그런 글을 봤어. The secret to having it all
"Oh,
is realizing that you already
already do." Okay, preach.
you know?
Yep, I know.
내가 모든 것을 가질 수 있는 비법은
She's
내가
trying to
이미
translate
내가
that into Korean.
필요로 하는 것들을 나에게 필요한 것들을 이미 다 가지고 있다는 것을 스스로 깨닫는 거다. 뭐 이런 말인데.
So the secret to having it all is to realize that I already have everything I need. That's the secret. Realizing it yourself.
딱 그런 거야. 세상이 나이 구릴 수가 없어.
So that's exactly it. The world cannot be my oyster.
구리다는 게 아니라 oyster일 수가 없다.
She's trying to clarify because
왜냐면
구리다 could mean like dull or something bad in Korean. So she's trying to clarify with her pronunciation.
나의 작은
As a
세상에
joke.
이미 내가 필요한 전부가 들어가 있다는 걸 깨달았기 때문에
Because in my little world, I already have everything I need.
그리고 그 굴은 그러면 나한테 뭐였냐 그걸 알려주었던 굴이 뭐였냐고 하면은
So what was that oyster for me? What was the thing that taught me that?
피아노였다는 거죠?
It was a Fear Not. The fans.
You are my oysters.
Man.
You are my oysters. You are my 굴.
굴 means
굴이야.
oyster.
굴이란 게 아니고 굴이라고. Yeah.
That's
So.
really something.
Thanks for showing me that, you know, I don't need to take over the world. I don't need to dominate
Man, such maturity.
to appreciate what I have. You guys made me realize I already do have everything because you exist in my little world, in my little oyster. And we all have our own oysters. And within each oyster is the world that we all need. Like, individually.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so glad that instead of giving up, instead of falling apart, she survived. They survived. And she learned and she matured and was able to have this mindset. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's a really important thing that we learned as a team and like individually as well. So I'm really thankful that we got to talk about it in this album.
You know what I think? I have this vision, and I really want Yunjin, or in fact the whole group, Yunjin to become bigger. I mean, they will get bigger and more successful, but I want her to become a great 선배님 in this industry and spread this mindset and positivity for all the artists that will follow them. You know what I'm saying? Because this industry needs this mindset. Yeah, that's great.
그래서 이 두 개의 마음이 존재하고 있는데 르세라핌에게는
So these two different feelings exist inside me and for 르세라핌.
되게 이런 두 얘기를 할 수 있게 됨으로써 나는 뭔가
So being able to share both of these sides.
스파게티라는 비유를 빌려서 다시 르세라핌이 어떤 팀인지를 이야기할 수 있는 앨범이 나왔다고 나는 느끼고
Makes me feel like through this metaphor of spaghetti, borrowing that imagery, we got to express again what kind of team 르세라핌 is. And I really felt this album tells that story.
그런 앨범이 되었으면 하는 마음으로 되게 열심히 준비를 했고 멤버들도 마찬가지로
So we poured a lot of effort into it with the hope that it would become that kind of album. Every member felt the same.
그랬어. 그래서 나한테도 너무 소중한 앨범이야.
And that's why this album is so precious to me.
그리고 그 피어나 분들에게도 소중한 앨범이 되었으면 좋겠어서
And I hope it's all so precious to all Fear Not.
설명을 너무 해드리고 싶었고요.
Which is why I wanted to explain it like this.
거의 마무리 멘트인데 마무리가 아직 아닙니다.
This sounds almost like closing comments, but not quite yet. 건강한 마인드를 모두 가집시다. Let's all keep a healthy mindset.
항상 겸손할 줄 알고 감사할 줄 알고.
Always stay humble and grateful.
난 진짜 그렇게 생각하거든. 나는 아직 너무 부족하고 너무 배울 게 많고 뭔가
I genuinely believe that I still lack so much and there's so much more to learn.
내가 아직 한낱 인간이라는 걸 매일매일 느끼거든요.
I'm constantly reminded
할 수
every
있는 게
day
너무 한정적이고
that I'm just a human being.
너무 부족하고
There's so little I can do and I'm far from perfect.
그래서 뭐 이런 게 부족해라고 하면은 전 다 받아들일 수 있어요.
So when people point out my flaws, I can accept that.
근데 이제 그래도 지킬 건 지켜야지. 내가 지키고 싶은 사람들이 있고 지키고 싶은 마음들이 있고 지키고 싶은 자신도 있는데
But there are still things I want to protect. 지키다 means to protect. There are people I want to protect. Feelings I want to protect. And parts of myself I want to hold on to or I want to protect.
다 그 주도권을 잃지 않으면서 하고 싶어서 이런 메시지들 생겼고
I don't want to lose that sense of agency. That's why messages like these came out.
네. 그리고 이번 앨범 때 진짜 뭔가 멤버 한 명 한 명이 너무 잘 보이잖아요.
And for this album, each member really shines. And I wholeheartedly agree with it. Oh my. And their like gestures, facial expressions, the choreography, everything so clicks perfectly.
그게 너무 좋고
I love that so much.
뭔가 그런 것 같아. 뭔가 다른 걸 다 떠나서 그냥 멤버들의 마인드?
Above all said,
마음이 굉장히 하나로 뭉칠 수 있었던 앨범?
the members' mindsets and their hearts came together as one for this album. This album,
연습할 때도 뭔가 그냥 이 앨범은 시작부터 달랐어.
this album brought us closer together. So even during practice, so it felt different from the start,
이 문서부터 해서
from the first documents.
발매일까지 그냥 너무 다 달랐단 말이야.
Everything from then until release day felt different.
중간에 있었던 과정도 되게 달랐던 게
Even the process in between was different.
얘기를 진짜 많이 하면서 어떻게 하면 이번에 정말 후회 없이 최선을 다할 수 있을까? 이러면서 회의도 되게 많이 하고 우리끼리 막 루틴도 짜고
And we had so many conversations this time. We talked about how we could give it our all without regret and held so many meetings. We made our own routines too.
그런 얘기를 진짜 많이 했어. 어떻게 하면은 성공할 수밖에 없는 구조를 만들 수 있을까? 성공을 쫓는 게 아니라 단기간에 성공을 쫓는 게 아니라
We discussed how to build a structure where success would naturally follow, not something we would have to chase, not short-term success.
우리끼리 이제 믿을 수 있는 그런 구조와 환경을 만드는 게 더 중요하지 않을까? 그걸 잘 쌓다 보면은
But creating something sustainable that we can believe in.
뭐 성공은 자연스럽게 따르는 거니까 그 환경과 우리가 지금 직접 할 수 있는 것들에 집중하자 라고 말을 했었거든요.
So structure and environment that we can trust. That's what matters most because if we build that well, success will naturally follow. Yeah. I just had to pause because that concept and that mindset should be the foundation of every company, including HYBE. Yeah, I just loved it.
아주 기억나. 나 아마 호텔 방에서 꾸라언니랑 둘이서 아시아 투어 중간이었나? 그러면서 막 언니 근데 우리 다시 버피 해야 될 것 같지 않냐?
So she said, we decided to focus on what we can do ourselves right now. And she said, I remember it clearly. I still remember. I think it was in a hotel room, just me and Sakura 언니, somewhere in the middle of the Asia tour. And I told her, 언니, don't you think we should bring back burpees?
데뷔 초반
Burpees is like a physical exercise. Burpee is a full body, high intensity exercise that combines a squat, a plank, a push up, and a jump into one movement.
연습생 때처럼 우리 그런 구조를 한번 다시 만들어보자. 루틴 한번 다시 짜보자. 뭐 해서
Like when we first debuted, like when we were trainees, we decided to rebuild those routines again.
그러자 하고 멤버들이랑 다 같이 얘기해서 하고
Because 르세라핌, was known for that physical builtness. They're so fit, they've got abs, and they do like exercise even when they rest, especially Kazuha. So she suggested that to Sakura 언니. And she said, yeah, let's do it. Then we talked with all the members.
그래서 버피랑 막 우리 옛날에 했던 운동 루틴을 좀 리뉴얼 해가지고 뉴 버전을 만들었거든요.
So we ended up bringing back burpees. We revived some of our old workout routines and made a new version out of it.
그걸 하면서 나중에 알려드릴게요. 나중에 라이브 켜서 다 같이 하는 걸 한번 해봅시다. 재밌어요. 그리고 하면.
We'll show you later. Maybe we can do it together on live. Let's all try it together. It's fun.
신청곡 이렇게 해가지고
We'll take song requests while we do it.
Kpop을 들으면서
with some hype Kpop playing in the background.
많이 했었습니다 이번에.
We did that a lot.
한 20분, 30분 연습 전에 잡아서.
Before every practice this time, we would take 20 to 30 minutes
운동하고.
to work out
그렇게
together
하니까
beforehand.
텐션도 오르고 체력이 실제로 엄청 늘었어요 멤버들이 전체적으로.
And doing that really lifted the mood, and our stamina really improved as a group.
그리고 되게 신기했던 게 꾸라 언니랑 은채가 원래 운동을 막 엄청 열심히 하려고 뭔가 그런 운동에 대한 열정이 크게 있는 사람들은 아니었는데.
What was funny is Sakura and Eunchae weren't exactly the type who were super into working out before.
이번 활동 그리고 투어를 하면서 막 책임감이었는지 자기 욕심이었는지 정확히는 모르겠지만 그게 엄청 불타올랐단 말이에요. 그래서
But during this promotion and tour, whether it was responsibility or their own drive, I don't know exactly what it was, but their motivation was on fire.
제일 열심히 했을걸요?
They probably worked out the hardest.
막 꾸라 언니가 특히
Especially 꾸라 언니.
내가 막 헬스장 내려가면 항상 있고.
She was always at the gym whenever I went down.
예약하려고 하면 PT 예약하려고 하면 이미 꾸라 씨가 잡았어요라고 해가지고.
And whenever I tried to book PT, personal training sessions, they would say, "Oh, 꾸라 already booked it."
와 진짜 대단하다. 진짜 뭔가 바뀌었구나 자기 안에.
I was like, "Wow, that's amazing. She's really changed."
되게 대단했어요. 그냥 모든 멤버가
Honestly,
너무 대단했어요.
every member was incredible.
그리고 되게 재밌는 일화들도 되게 많은데 언제 풀 수 있을지 모르겠어요, 사실은. 조금.
We actually have so many
재밌는 에피소드가 많아요.
funny stories from this to tell. I'm not sure when we'll be able to share them. Not from this, but overall, I guess, for this comeback. And she said, yeah, there are a lot of them, a lot of episodes. Maybe someday you'll get to hear them through. So she said that when she would have opportunities to tell them.
나중에 음악으로 알 수 있겠죠.
But maybe someday later you will get to hear them through the music. Huh. Through the music. Episodes that she cannot talk about right now, but perhaps later, much later, 나중에, through the music. Okay. Maybe I have a sense of what she's referring to. But who knows? Maybe it's something else entirely.
이제 50분이네요.
It's already been 15 minutes.
저 내려갈 준비를 해야 되는데 왜냐면 저희가 원래 8시 픽업이거든요. 7시 50분이어서 지금.
I should start getting ready to leave now because our pickup is at 8. It's already 7:50.
네. 또 어떤 재밌는 얘기가 있을까나.
Anything else fun to share? Funny?
내가 최근에 토마토 조명을 샀어.
I recently bought this tomato
한번
lamp.
보여줄까?
Want to see it? These. What novels is she currently reading?
있어봐.
Hold on, she said.
내가 다 꽂아서 보여줄게.
I'll plug everything
내
in and
방이
show you.
이렇게 깔끔했던 적이 없어.
My room has
진짜
never been this tidy.
너무 깔끔해서 좀 뿌듯해.
I'm kind of proud of how clean it is. Oh wow, that's a tomato lamp.
토마토.
Tomato is a Korean way of saying tomato.
토마토 조명.
Tomato lamp.
사실 엄청 옛날부터 갖고 싶었는데
I've wanted it for a
뭔가
really long time,
살 그게 없는 거야.
but never had a reason to buy it.
토마토를 좋아하긴 하는데 토마토 반지도 옛날에 꼈었고 원재가 준 거 그리고 토마토 매트도 있거든요.
I mean, it's not like I do like tomatoes. I even wore a tomato ring before, the one that Eunche gave me.
근데 토마토 조명까지? 그럼 토마토 미친 사람 같은데?
But
근데 마침 이제 다음 곡이 스파게티인 거야.
but if I got the tomato lamp too, it would make me look obsessed with tomatoes. But then the next song was spaghetti.
그럼 명분이 생긴 거잖아.
So I had a perfect
바로
excuse.
구매했잖아. 바로.
I bought it right away.
토마토 조명.
The way she said it. I love this tomato lamp so much, she says.
진주 같아.
It's like my
지혜의
pearl.
진주.
A pearl of
Pearls
wisdom.
baby.
A pearl of wisdom, baby.
Badass tomato. Yeah. 하여튼
Anyways,
네 이번 앨범 사랑해주셔서 너무너무 감사하고
thank you so much for all the love for this album.
앞으로의 르세라핌도 많이 기대해주시면 좋겠습니다.
And I hope you will look forward to SSERAFIM in the future too.
네. 매니저한테 방금 연락 왔다.
The manager just texted me. I guess I really need to go
난
now.
이제 끌난다.
Alright, I'm wrapping up.
마지막으로 얼굴 공개를 조금 해볼게.
I'll show my face a little.
미치겠다.
Crazy, she said.
이제 인기가요 산옥도 오시는 분들 계시면은
If you're coming to the 인기가요,
봐야.
if you're there,
아니면은 뭐
I'll see you
생방
there.
때 보고.
or I'll see you during the
방송에서
live
봐요,
broadcast.
피어나. 너무너무 사랑합니다, 피어나.
I love you so much, Fiona.
I love you. Good night, everybody. Or have a good day, whatever you are, or wherever you are in the world. I love you. Thank you so much for all of your support. I hope everything I said today was a bit of help or made you feel more connected to us. Because there's nothing more important to us than feeling like we're all in this together. We're all in this together. Yeah.
She's really excited and she's happy.
And don't forget to eat it up. Eat it up.
Eat it up.
Bye. I love you. You guys mean the world to me. My freaking oysters. Bye. 사랑해.
Love you, she said. All right, that was great. By the way, I just realized that the title of this live stream was Hoppagetti. It's like spaghetti plus Huh, which is her last name, Huh. So yeah, a lot to unpack. We have already unpacked here and there during the live stream. But I'm pretty sure she still has a lot more to talk about that she wants to express. And this is maybe, I don't know, less than 10% of what she has got to, tell people about. And maybe in the future, they might be able to, tell the world about it through music. But already during this live stream, she gave away a lot of information and behind the scenes stories, especially the way these songs were born, especially the concept and the lyrics. And I'm pleasantly surprised by the fact that Yunjin was a driver behind both songs. Of course, for Spaghetti, there are a lot of people involved with the credits as artists, producers, rappers, HYBE, and like singers. But Yunjin came up with that concept. Bad bitch, like stuff in your head, or bad bitch in between your teeth. And I feel like a lot of people are aware of the fact that this could be interpreted as a message or a diss to haters. But I think it's not quite fair to simply label the song as quote-unquote a diss to haters, because it's much more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she described it during this live stream. It's meant to be confident and humble and caring at the same time. So it's like a mature version, more mature than a simple diss. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's at a point that she's genuinely concerned and worried about those people who come all the way to their YouTube channel, to their videos, to write certain comments about them. And they're asking, okay, think about it. Is it really hate that you're hanging on to? Or is it love? Maybe twisted kind of love. Think about it. Even broccoli, broccoli that kids hate. If you eat it 16 times, you might get to love it. But you, as a grown-up, are still coming back to us, reaching for us. Maybe we're talking about love. That's going on. You know what I'm saying? Man, I just love it. And that's inspirational. I'm inspired now. What else? Oh, and the two sides of 르세라핌, which mirrors the two tracks in the single album, right? Spaghetti and Pearlies. So she discussed how in the beginning, when they debuted, it was all about that confident spirit. We can do it all. We can achieve it all. We can have it all. The world is my oyster. So that represents like the confidence, fearless confidence. And they still have it. But at the same time, she's at a point where she realized that, okay, the world is my oyster, but at the same time, the reality is that the world cannot be my oyster. But what's more important is that my oyster is already the world, meaning I've already got everything I need. And what is important now is to protect the things and the people I need and I love. And one of them being Fear Not, her fans, their fans. And she did say at the end of her letter that she read on the second night of Incheon concert, that so far Fear not, we're the ones who protected them. But from then on, they will protect them. She said, I will protect you. We will protect you. Priceless. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad that I checked out this live stream. And yeah, I also agree with that. Those two concepts, the world is my oyster, and my oyster is the world. Although it's kind of paradoxical, but it's not impossible for those two concepts to coexist within one group or one individual, a person or entity. For example, I think the same. I believe that we can all achieve everything if we set our minds to it, but at the same time, we've already got everything we need. At least I believe that personally, and that's something I realized early on, thankfully, in my life during college, because I went to a very competitive college, it's one of Ivy Leagues, and I've lost some of my friends because they were, even though they were so ambitious, that weighed on them, all the competition and their ambitions to achieve a lot of the things in their lives, and that paradoxically was what it ended up. I don't know, like, so certain things happened. Some of them had depression, and some of them left the world. So that's when I realized that, I can achieve everything, and I'm still ambitious, but at the same time, I've already got everything I, need. So hopefully, what 르세라핌 Yunjin just said could be inspiring for you as well, if you have watched this video up until this point. You know what I'm saying? And again, no wonder why I really appreciate the song and Spaghetti and Pearlies and the whole album. Yeah, they killed it. If you are interested, I made an hour-long breakdown of the music video Spaghetti, so go check it out. I'll attach a link to it. All right. Hopefully this was informative, helpful, and as always, leave your thoughts in the comment section. What was the most memorable part from Yunjin's live stream? What do you like about Spaghetti, Pearlies? What do you think about Yunjin's eyebrows? Anything. And I know there are certain people don't understand or appreciate, or do not like this song, and I have no intention or willingness to convince you that this is a great song. But yeah, everyone has different ideas and opinions about everything, right? But it might not be a bad idea to stay open-hearted. You know what I'm saying? So let's stay open-hearted, open-minded. Let's stay positive, respectful, and classy. Peace, love. Bye-bye.